Our life was very stressful. It was hell, pretty much.
It was pretty well constant worry. Every time the phone would ring, we'd wonder if Jamie was calling to say that Terry Lynn had left the house again. And when she did leave, we weren't sure when she was coming back. Sometimes it was a day, 3 days, a week, 3 months, 4 months one time. So it was like you were always waiting for the other foot to drop, and you were in constant fear of answering the phone almost. When the shooting began, it was a totally unreal experience for us because I had never done anything like that before.
The intervention was hard. It was scary. We lost her at one point. It took a couple of days for them to find her again. I was quite frantic. I warned them that she was crafty and would get away on them. But it was also a way for me to say to myself that I'm doing everything that I can do.
Going into the intervention itself, we were probably scared to death, worried about what her reaction was going to be. We had been warned beforehand by the interventionist that it was possible that she could have bolted out of the room and left. But she came in quite serene, and when the question was put to her at the end of everybody's letters, she agreed to go, and it was like an enormous weight being lifted off my shoulders, and I'm sure my wife's as well, that she was going to cooperate and do what she did. It was tough on us all, people who had written letters and poured our heart and souls into those letters and had them prepared and ready to read to Terry Lynn. It was difficult, and I hope and pray I would never have to go through that again, or any one of my family members ever have to go through that again.
Andrew was more than an interventionist. I think he was a friend. He was, if you can call somebody a friend after 2 days, and he had so much insight into what Terry Lynn was going through, what we were going through, and what to expect.
If anything has changed in our lives, is that there now is an aura of hope with all of us that things are going to get better, and that in itself would be a major change.
I think also her being in treatment, I have been able to sleep because I know at least where she is and what she's doing. I have learned that this demon can touch anybody. If you think that you're immune, you're not. And I think that you have to be very wary and watchful of what's going on in your family. My advice to anyone else going through this, don't give up. There isn't always a happy ending, but there's the chance for a happy ending.
I would add too that anger doesn't do any good during the course of people getting into that trouble, and you have to realize that they're not doing it just to hurt you or the family members. They're doing it because they need the drug, whatever that drug may be. And you just have to be supportive as much as you can and look at any way you can to help that person get off of what they're on.